Hello and welcome, my beautiful air signs. Coming on today to have a look at the energy for November. So I really wanted to get into the elements and look at the star signs, but I'm just not going to have time this month to do each individual star sign. So I'm going to do it by elements, and then I'm going to pull a card for each sign of that element for the month to see what's coming in. Now, this month we're talking to the angels. We're always talking to the angels. They're always with us. They're always with me when I do my readings, standing by, watching by. The Galactic Council is also here today. So we're just going to bring through the messages as they come through, what we need to focus on, what we need to look at, what we can expect for the month, okay? So starting off with you beautiful air signs, we have the turquoise spectrum as the overall energy. Okay, so this is from the Archangel deck, the Archangel Light Code deck by Leanne Coquette. She is an Australian designer and author of these cards. And this came out twice, okay? So I pulled it out, put it back, and I pulled it out again. So they wanted me to have a look at the book. Alright, I've been straight up at the page. Okay, so there we go. It says, alright, straight up at the page. Self-worth, speaking from the heart, identification of own heart's desires, walking life path, motivation, forward thinking. What I'm getting very clearly with you guys for my air signs for November is that clarity, like crystal clear clarity is the key, is the intention for you. So going into the month, if there's anything that you're seeking, if you want to put any intention into the month, we have a full moon literally on the 31st of October, 1st of November. So we enter the month on a full moon, okay? So with that full moon, what they're saying is it would be a really good time to put intention into moving out, clearing away anything that's blocking clarity in your life. Now, this is clarity coming to you from your guides, from your angels, from your higher self, but it's also clarity coming out of you. So when you speak, what you speak is with clear intention. You're like putting across your messages perfectly in the sense of what you're saying, what's reaching the other people is exactly what you mean to reach other people. Like the way you speak, there's complete clarity from what you want, you intend to communicate in what you're communicating. So if that makes sense. So I know it's not coming out that way, it's jumbled right now. So you could be finding now, I'm recording this in the end of October, that you're having trouble getting out what you mean to say, and you may find that's something that's coming through in November. So to help you with that, what they're saying is we want to help you clear out your throat chakra. We want to make sure that you get your intentions in alignment with your heart and your heart's desires. So when you're manifesting, when you're communicating, you're actually communicating very clearly what you want, and not so there's no miscommunications. We are in Mercury retrograde still, so miscommunications can be very high. But what this month is about for you air signs is bringing in what you want and communicating what you want and creating what you want through the intention of clarity, okay? Heart clarity, okay? Like crystal clear, like they're showing just me like crystal clear water. If you can get away and be near the beach, near flowing water of any description, it's going to be really, really good for you, really therapeutic, really cleansing for you air signs this month, okay? Alright, so this is a big month of communication clarity, and it's going to start, it's starting internally. So it's starting as in it's filtering down from your higher self, it's coming through you, you're getting clarity about what you want, where your heart lies, what you want to create, what you need. There could be a big thing with boundaries and communicating boundaries clearly. And then what happens then is once you've got the clarity within, they're going to work with you in learning how to communicate clearly to other people your intention, okay? No mishaps. There's going to be no space for mishaps. Okay, they're saying this for you guys is because we're clearing the slate clean, so that you can start to move forward. It's like a big cleansing period for you the whole of December, up the whole of November. Yeah, there's some heart healing occurring. Big time. There's some big time heart healing occurring. and it's heart, and they're saying it's all connected. You've got Archangel Raphael come up in here twice, air signs. So there's a big thing here this month. It's focused around communicating what's in your heart. It's about manifesting from the heart and clearly, so it comes through very clear. I was really pulled to go and get this and 3 clear quartz points. This is actually a Himalayan quartz, but it's all about seeing through the illusion. It's getting to the crux of the problem, and it's getting to the healing. So it's like once you get clarity about something, you're able to get to the very base of your what needs healing, what needs clearing, what needs removing. For a lot of you, this could be around love relationships, but I feel like in a broader sense of the word, it's just around love. It's just around the frequency of love, being in the frequency of love, manifesting, communicating, expressing yourself from the frequency of love. And to do that properly, that needs an open and clear heart chakra. Okay, so that's what they're working with you on this month, my beautiful air signs. Let's grab. So yeah, definitely call an Archangel Michael's definitely around, but also definitely call an Archangel Raphael, because he's just shown up here twice. Air sign strengths. Communication is one of your strengths. This month is all about communication, whether it be internal communication, communication with spirit, communication with other people. It is one of your strengths. As an air sign, you're very mental in nature as an element. And they're saying that maybe recently you've been finding that when you've gone to communicate or when you've gone to stand up for yourself, your voice is you're really struggling to get your point out or your words out, and maybe you've been feeling a bit deflated and that your power has been taken from you. The month of November is rediscovering the link between your voice and what you want to say. So even if the words come out a bit shaky at the start, you're going to be as the month progresses, you're going to find you're going to get steadier and steadier. But communication is really important for you this month. Okay, communicating what's in your heart is really important, and they want to let you know that you do have the strength to do it. Okay, you do have the strength within you, and they're here helping you. Lean on us. They're saying lean on us when you need a little bit of extra strength in whatever you're doing. Okay. They're also saying this month people could be communicating some things to you which might feel like a bit of a blow to the heart. When people communicate this to you, it's not to hurt you. It's not about you. It's actually about them and what they're dealing with, and they want you to not take it on as your own, but they need you to absorb what people are saying, because there's people around you this month, air signs, that need to communicate with you. They need to get something off their shoulders, need to get something off their back. This could be vice versa. This could be you, this could be them. But if you take it too personally, you're going to find that it may have you might have shut down from it a little bit and feel like you can't speak up anymore because they've said something to you, or they're going to say something to you that's going to make you feel like you can't, it's going to put you I don't want to say victim mode, but it may cause you to shut down a little bit because it may hit the heart. And that's also where Archangel Raphael is coming in to help you heal that. This energy, there's an energy here when this comes through, that's the point of it coming out is to heal something, is to clear the air. So there's no more, I'm seeing blocks in the air, chunks of uneasy ground in the air between you and another person. It could be a family member, it could be a mum or a father or something like that, and when the communication occurs, it could be unpleasant and there will be healing needed after, but it's actually going to open up the lines of communication more for you and heal those lines, so that as you move forward in the future, the strengths, the bonds between you and that person can strengthen and the lines of communication become clearer, and you're going to learn how to speak to each other so that you can communicate more clearly with each other, and there's less misunderstandings and less hurt feelings and less fighting and less tension as you move forward. Okay, so don't see if someone says something and it hurts at first, don't try to see it from their point of view, and then try not to take it so personally, okay? Because this is to open up clear communication, because all in all in your moving forward in the month for you air signs is about clearing out the space, clearing out the table, clearing the schedule, clearing everything out, so for the next step, okay, because you're about to take a new step and something fresh is coming in, something different. Your way of communicating, your way of being is changing, and it's going to make you a lot more self-assured and more self-satisfied, okay? Right. Yeah, there's definitely a new path opening up. And love. Yeah, we have love coming out. So love is a really, really big component of this month for you, whether it be romantic. Like I said before, it's just the vibration of love. When we learn to communicate, when we learn to express ourselves authentically, it allows space for the people we love to accept us and to heal us, and vice versa. So that's something you're looking at this month, air signs, is communicating in a more open, unconditionally loving kind of a way, and receiving other people's communication in that same way. You need to look at people being open with you and you being open with people about where your heart is and communicating that as a gift. Even if sometimes it hurts to hear a truth, it's a gift ultimately, because you know that that person just wants to have that bond with you and wants to be open and have that clear heart channel with you. Okay, so there's a lot of gifts around love. It's also a gift around definitely communicating what's in your heart. It's also definitely to do with if you're trying to manifest romantic love or more love in your life, learning how to purify your intention with that and communicate your intention with that is really beneficial, and that's what they're working with you to this month. Okay, because once you open the lines of unconditional love in your communication, and when you open that line of unconditional love in the communication with your spirit guides, with your higher self, with your own heart, it creates this immense joy. It allows this pathway for joy to come in. Also, once we've aired a lot of maybe dirty laundry or a lot of things that need to be aired out, their air signs, it creates space, it clears the way for more love and more joy to actually come in, and that's what we're doing here this month of November. So you may find that journaling is really helpful for you this month. Write it down. Write it down. If you can't say it to another person yet, write it down. If it's not, sometimes in life you don't need to say it to another person, especially if we're looking at, say, forgiveness. You just need to write it down. You need to let it out. You need to let it go. Sound therapy, water therapy, they're saying they're not entirely separate. So the effect water therapy has is similar to the effect sound therapy has. They both saturate your cells and your light particles, and they heal that way and transmute that way. So both, like I said, being near running water is going to be really therapeutic for you. Using sound therapy is also going to be really therapeutic for you this month, air signs. Let's grab you a crystal to work with, shall we? Clear quartz. Yeah, let yourself feel all of your emotions. That's exactly right. That's why I was called to pull out all these clear quartz crystals. You're reconnecting with your heart and your heart's desires, and you're getting a lot of clarity, and you're letting all of the pent up emotions come up to be released, to clear the ways of communication, to clear the stagnant energy, to clear the miscommunications, for forgiveness, and so that more love and healing can come in. So more love and joy, how amazing does it feel when you feel like you can just be completely open and honest with somebody, completely open and honest about what you want, about how you're feeling? How good does that feel? How good does it feel for another person when they feel like they can do that to you and you're going to be met with unconditional love? Okay, that is what we're working on this month, air signs. It's really powerful. It's really, really beautiful. Surround yourself with clear quartz crystal energy. Ask the angels to bring it in. Call upon the diva of the clear quartz to bring in that energy. There's a real purification happening. They're showing me anything inside of you that's suppressed emotions or blockages. They're actually using the clear quartz energy to they freeze it, and then it busts, it crystallizes and then busts and dissipates that way. That's what the clear quartz energy is helping you with this month, air signs. Okay, I'm gonna grab, this could be particularly relevant in your romantic life. So I'm going to pull a card for Libra. Okay, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Librans, you can have it all. You can have it all, but you need to learn how to communicate about it, okay? You also need to be okay with people not quite understanding. If you're going to communicate something with them, and this is what and then they need a moment to take it in and like process it and then come back to you, you need to give them that space this month. Okay, they're saying your emotions and how you feel internally is a lot more important than physical things. It's a lot more important than the things around you. Like, to create this Ten of Pentacles feeling, it starts within, okay? It comes within. It comes with learning to love yourself. It comes with learning to love and accept all parts of yourself. It comes with accepting and feeling all your emotions and communicating about it. It comes with allowing other people to also communicate to you openly, and you letting it in and like hearing it with unconditional love. Spiritual relationships, spiritual communication in relationships is something you might want to look into this month, Libras, okay? It starts within. Doing things externally, trying to make external changes before you've made the internal changes is not going to serve you this month. It's not going to get you to this Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles is like from doing the inner work, okay? But there's like happy family life coming for you this month. Like, this is such a beautiful, this is having it all energy, and you have this already, but maybe you're not feeling it or seeing it too clearly at the moment, and that's because maybe you're not expressing or being completely honest with yourself or others, okay? Or not completely loving yourself. Let's go. Who's next? Gemini? Let's do Gemini, please. This one, please, Spirit. Gemini, Seven of Cups, yeah. Geminis, I feel like you may be at odds with yourself a little bit this month. So you're like in two minds about everything, and what we're bringing in for you this month is clarity about what you want and how to go for it. So the Seven of Cups is about having lots of options. It's about having lots of like ways of doing things. One cup is the cup. And the truth is, when we can learn to tap into what we want and our emotions, our intuition, and we remove all of the outside noise, that one cup is so obvious. Like, it's with, like, there's no doubts about it. And I think for you, it is that situation, but you're very congested in the head, and you're very congested maybe in your emotional blocks. So what you're bringing in for you this month is clarity about which direction you're going to take and which cup you're going to drink from, okay? Sipping, like, I'm getting this image of someone sipping from all the cups and like tasting and trying to decide which one they want. You're overthinking it, okay? You need to get in touch with your emotions, your heart, and you're going to like call in clarity about it. I feel like you already know, but there's something within you that's kind of saying, hey, are we sure? Because like logically this doesn't make sense, even though your heart's like, yeah, no, 100% it's this cup, okay? It's like you want to keep your options open, but you don't need to keep your options open, is what the Spirit's saying. There's one very clear path for you, and you know it, but you're denying it for some reason, and that's where they're bringing clarity and healing around for you this month. Lastly, we have Aquarius. Aquarius. Interestingly enough, I'm hearing for you guys songs of praise bear most weight when they come from yourself, okay? You may be resisting going within a little bit this month, and like there could be a lot of things pulling your attention away from going within this month, but if you really want to feel satisfied, you really want clarity about things, you do need to spend some time by yourself. So, you know, the only person's approval you need is your own, is what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. Even though you may want everyone's approval, you may want to be like, have everyone love you at times, even if like sometimes you think, no, I don't care what other people think. I think there's a part of you that does want everybody's love. But that's not going to give you long lasting satisfaction and contentment in your life. You need to get that love from yourself, from source, from creator, okay? So you're very much being pulled to like make sure that where you're getting your love from comes from within first, okay? You don't need anyone's stick of approval but your own. The only person who needs to feel good about the decisions you're making and the things that you're doing is you this month. So the archangels want to work with you with that, work with Archangel Raphael, definitely, to connect in with your own divine essence. And like there is definitely some like self-acceptance that needs to occur this month with you, Aquarius. But I feel like it's going to be a good month. I feel like you're going to have a lot of opportunities to meet new people this month as well, Aquarius. But like I said, you know, don't worry so much about what they think about you. If you love you, they'll love you, okay? Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you all so much love. Hope you have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful month ahead. Oh, also, I forgot to say, you meant to do the whole. If you like, please subscribe. Readings are available. Information is down below. But yes, have a beautiful month ahead, guys.